To semi-quote former guest of the show, Paul F. Tompkins, what do you mean that Death Star came back? It nuclear exploded in half at the kidneys.
Hello, welcome back to Star Wars Minute. It's the daily podcast where we analyze, scrutinize, and willy with one eye the Star Wars movies 1 minute at a time. That was a stretch. See, because it's the Goonies with the dagger. I'm Pete the Retailer from PeteTheRetailer.com.
I'm Alex Robinson from AlexRobinson.fun.
I'm Al Adam. I'm 40 years old and newly married.
Hey.
I'm John.
Congrats.
Oh, congrats, Adam. Yeah. And I'm John. I'm from Old Alphabetical Podcast. And the Goondocks. Never say die. Did I get that right?
I did, but then you said die, so you're disqualified. Sorry.
Sorry.
Thanks for playing. Adam's our winner.
All right.
Yeah, thanks for coming back, you guys, to do one more of these this week. We're, of course, today talking about Minute 70. Minute 70 of Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. Minute 70 starts with Rey finding the way to the Wayfinder, more or less. And it ends with Janna and Poe racing back to the Falcon on Orbach back.
Jerry Orbach back.
Jerry Orbach back? Damn it.
I'm glad
actually
you said that.
CGI, he's the...
He donated his eyes.
Yeah, there you go. CG eyes. He donated his real ones, now he's got CG ones.
Take out the CGIs.
I have a little bit of information about Janna Calrissian here.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Jerry Orbach, yeah.
No.
Yeah, I'd like to know more about Janna because I didn't see that much of her.
Yeah, I think later on they get a bit more into their origin, but
one of the 40, right?
She was, yes, one of the 40 people. She was part of Company 77. They were a group of First Order stormtroopers who refused to kill
Along with
civilians.
Janet and Chrissy and Jack, right?
At the Battle of Ansett Island. Her stormtrooper name was AKA. Oh, no, it was AKA. That was my right. TZ-1719. So, unlike every other former stormtrooper, I don't know how she got the name Janna out of that that configuration because there's the gentleman who we see riding the Orbach back next to her is named 410. And his name was JL4410 when he was a stormtrooper. So it seems like most stormtroopers adapt their name. And
do you have to do that?
Well, some of that. Yeah, I had a really hard time. I got very frustrated with our friends over at Wikipedia. Sorry, guys. I know it's not your fault. It's the editors, people who edit. It's my fault for not going in and editing a thing like this. But I looked up Janna, and it was like, oh yeah, she was part of Company 77. It was like, great. And I clicked on Company 77, and it told me all about Company 77, except nowhere did it list the members of Company 77. And I had to go do a different Google search and find names of the members of them. Then I clicked on one of the, then I went back and took one of those names and pumped that back into Wikipedia, and it was like, oh yeah, 410 was a member of Company 77. I was like, well, thanks a lot, Wikipedia. But yeah, 410 and JL was another one there. We see her
yes.
in the thing. So JL and 410.
Son of JL.
Come to me, son of JL. And also, interestingly, apparently they've gone back to this in the Lego games, because there's also one named Marco. One of the members of Company 77 named Marco is, and there's a weird... Yeah. There's also something called like the Confabulinator or something like that, which is like a droid. Their droid is like a weird, but this is all from the Lego
okay.
Skywalker, Rise of Skywalker, like the Skywalker Complete Saga, rather.
Got it. I kept meaning to get that from my telephone.
The
Would it be fair to assume that J.J. Abrams has a friend named Janna?
Maybe TZ.
I'm going to guess his daughter, one of his kids, has a friend named Janna.
Or, well, what's his wife's name? Does he have a wife? Does he have a girlfriend? Cute girlfriend?
He's married to fan service.
Janna is played by actress Naomi Ackie, so it has nothing to do with her name.
That's a Star Wars name right there.
It is,
right?
Ackie. She was, of course, in an episode of Doctor Who. She was on Master of None. I didn't realize she is the titular Whitney Houston in that new biopic that is on Netflix. She plays
interesting.
She wants
Whitney
to dance with somebody
herself. And yeah, speaking of dancing with somebody, she is currently working on a project called Pussy Island.
I saw
So
that.
keep an eye out for that.
It's next to Boob Mountain, right?
There you go. I got my Sith dagger out to figure out which is which. The
It's misnamed. It's actually an isthmus.
yeah. Wish we were going to Candy Apple Island. I heard they're changing the name of that though because marketing had a hard time with it. So
Really?
it's just going to be P Island, not PEE.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's
worse.
even worse.
Yeah. No, the letter P Island.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently it's about some kind of like tech billionaire who has a private island and crazy things happen on it.
Wasn't that Glass
Okay.
Onion?
That's what I gathered from
basically,
Pussy
yeah.
Island, but yeah.
Yes.
Glass
but
Onion, Beatles reference.
There we go. We had to mix one in each day.
I'll have
each
to
day.
check out her on Doctor Who. My son and I are big fans, and I feel like I've seen her, so we might have already seen the one she's.
She wasn't like with the Tom Baker Doctor Who.
That
She's
would be
probably more
amazing.
recent.
She's like a
yeah,
baby.
we're starting with the first one. It's like 1965.
She's in black and white.
Yeah, I haven't seen her yet, but
It's
I
time
might have.
travel. You know.
It is time travel.
So she says she heard about them from someone named Babu Frick, who
Yeah, she-
said that
Babu.
they're the last hope.
picked up a transmission from someone named Babu Frick. He said you'd come and said you were the last hope. I would love to hear that transmission. I would like to hear the transmission.
One of my oldest friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
that
a great line.
That's a
that
good
line
joke.
cracks me up. That's so
Yeah.
good.
Because is it like a regular? Is he like broadcasting specifically to them? Is he going to like? Does he know people in Kef Beer? And he was like, all right, send this, or is he just like? Is it like is like Palpatine at the beginning, and then he was just doing the same thing, just broadcasting to everyone in the galaxy, like, hello, I Babu Frick, you know,
Hey,
He fixed like a ham radio.
microphone
Just- yeah.
on, you know, like doing. Yeah, like I want to hear what the transmission was of him telling them that these people were going to come and that they were their only hope. They were the last hope.
So send your submissions to Star Wars Minute.
Please do it, everybody. If you can do a good Babu Frick, Shirley Feeney, whatever your name is, is she out
Shirley
there?
Henderson.
Is
Henderson.
that a pasta? Okay.
Shirley Feeney.
Shirley Feeney. Do you think that the better name for this movie, better subtitle instead of The Rise of Skywalker, do you think The Last Hope would be a good name for this movie?
Oh, that's
That way you get a new hope down
that's
to The
very
Last
clever.
Hope? Is that too
That-
right?
I feel like that's the cherry on top of all the other things that got, resolved.
The last one was called The Last Jedi, so having two lasts in a row.
Yeah, you can't.
is a
Yeah.
little-
Right, yeah.
Hey, the final
retcon
hope.
that to-
For real this time.
No.
First Jedi. you know.
What if we go back and
Another
change
new
the
hope.
names of all? You've seen that thing going around with all the Star Wars movies each have the wrong name, and they go back and they just apply the existing titles of Star Wars movies to other Star Wars movies, and it kind of works. It's a funny
Example?
Mimi thing going around. I don't have it in front of me.
A Mimi.
I'm sorry. It's a screaming Mimi. Riptide's helicopter. Yeah, it seems odd that they are expecting them and not at the same time. Like they do approach very, like the gang all pulls out their guns, but no aggression here from Company 77.
Well, they scanned them.
Yeah, they scanned him. Jana had the scanner. So I guess they know that they're not Sith, but then they asked if they're like, are you Resistance? So I don't know.
Yeah.
It's an odd. It's weird to be like, scan them and be like, oh, are you with the Resistance? Then be like, yes. So we heard you were coming, and you as you were prophesized. It's an odd. I don't know.
The 3-hour-old prophecy
Right,
has
yeah.
come to light.
It's like, who are you? Oh, wait, I got a prophecy. Oh, wait, hang on. There's a prophecy here. What's that? Oh, yeah, it said you were coming. Good.
Like a telegram boy coming up. Prophecy for Jano Calrissian. Oh, what's this?
Candygram.
Yeah.
Now, is her like her blast shield visor? Is that just like an accessory, like a headband? Or
Those
like,
are
just keep her
macro
hair in
binoculars.
place?
They're supposed to be binoculars.
Really?
Oh,
They don't
really?
I
have
thought
any
it was
out.
just a blast shield, like cut up or something.
Yeah, no, macro binocular goggles.
Well, I'll be damned.
They don't look like something you would look through. That does definitely look like more like a.
Does it have a lens or
solid
something,
thing.
or is it just like it's just like beaming in
Happiness.
like electromagnetic frequencies or something like that?
Unknown. That'll have to be explained in episode 10.
I hadn't
on the
noticed.
move.
I was looking at the Orbachs.
You also learned that she is all the people in the team grow out their hair to protest against
Haircuts.
against the First Order giving them all short haircuts, I guess.
Go find the deserters. Their hair is long.
Yeah, you can tell Company 77 by the way they're
Right.
unkempt
They're all shaggy.
and like a bunch of hippies.
Not shaggy, but
Yeah, they're all shaggy.
it's like Scoob. I don't think they're with the resistance. But it's an odd thing because I guess they do look all like I don't know. But I did read that one of, again, this is going to lead to too many jokes. But like, was it 410 that he was like his job is he was the expert groomer?
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay.
You could say that back in 2019. That's not a job you want to be boasting
uncle
about
told me
anymore.
about those guys.
But yeah, he's like the closest to the horses, to the Orbachs. Sorry, rather.
The closest to the horses.
Closest
the
to-
Orbach.
He built a new reality closer to the horse.
Good relations with the Orbachs he has.
Yeah. So they do have like hair cutting technology. They can trim their horse's hair, and it seems like if hey, I'm rebelling against my slave type owners. You know, my slave master type owners. I'm gonna grow my hair out, man. But this creature right here, I'm gonna totally like bend it to my will and cut its hair. It does seem a little hypocritical.
You're right. That is hypocritical. Those
It
horses-
might be. Maybe it's
Orbach.
relevant.
Love the Empire, hate the Empire. You can all agree on one thing. Orbach suck. We hate them, and we must bend them to our will.
I can't believe they didn't use. Well, anyway, we'll get to the Orbachs, but I can't believe they didn't use the Fantheers after introducing a very similar beast in the last movie. It seems like this would have been a perfect.
But those are racing creatures, not
They're
not
luxury
pack animals.
beasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a
But I
luxury
mean,
beast.
and I also
I mean,
they
they're
did
very
make a point
packed,
of saying
yeah.
they made a point of saying that they like to be riding them would seem to counteract the message of that they should be free that we
Right.
saw in the last movie. But
Right. Orbachs, nobody cares about them. Nobody's going to free them.
they're stupid.
Yeah. Stupid Orbachs.
Hey, speaking of stupidity,
Mighty Orbachs. What?
I learned about some more celebrity cameos that we might have missed in the film.
Okay. Jerry Orbach.
Okay. How
played
much
a
did they
horse.
charge?
Apparently, Carl Urban plays a stormtrooper,
I heard about that.
as does pop sensation Ed Sheeran. Wasn't he in Game of Thrones
Maybe.
as well?
Yeah.
so.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Lynn Miranda, not surprisingly, plays a soldier somewhere. Jeff Garlin
Really?
from Curb Your
What?
Enthusiasm plays a character named Jun Gobint. Your
Where?
guess is as good as mine, folks. Doesn't say. Just says he's listed in the credits with the name Jun Gobint. Jun
I wonder
Gobint.
if he was problematic behind the scenes.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Didn't he?
they cut him out.
Yeah.
Later on, we're going to see Harrison Davis. That is Warwick Davis's daughter.
Oh, wow.
No, son, obviously, playing another Ewok. And,
Oh, really? Cool.
Harrison Ford plays Han Solo in the film.
Oh.
So keep an eye out for
No.
him. Possibly.
Really?
Wait. I thought that was they recast him. I thought that was Alden Ehrenreich.
Well, they got
Further
Tom
and further.
Selleck to do it instead. So
Oh,
yes.
look at that. I see.
I see.
I see
Wiener?
now. Jeff Garlin in Rise of Skywalker.
What does he look like? Is he an
With
alien?
your eyes?
He is an alien. He is a Mithril, the same. Like, remember the one that was Horatio Sands, I think, played.
Yeah. In Mandalorian?
Yeah. Can you? I'm gonna
Another
I'm
problem.
gonna hold it up.
They
on my
give all
foot-
their
on my-
problematic people
Yeah.
that race. That's like a clue that they are
But
that
yeah,
they were
it's
a
like
jerk on set.
They're,
As if they
it's
get
their
that.
underhanded compliment.
Mithril.
You want this role? Well, you got to do something problematic.
Yeah, it was there's in the scene where C-3PO is Oh, does he come up later? Let me see. Part of the resistance members who set up a base on the jungle moon Agent Kloss. No, that's earlier, right? He was responsible for managing the replenishment of consumables for the starships of the resistance. So he was like food services, craft services.
He was like Rimmer in Red Dwarf. I think that was his job.
When the Millennium Falcon returns to Agent Kloss from Kijimi, so we're about to see him. We got to keep an eye out for him.
Okay.
When they examine the data coming from Dio, when C-3PO and R2-D2 interrupt, you can see Go Bint and several other Resistance members gathering around to see what the commotion is.
Oh.
So keep an eye out for he's got a hose wrapped around his shoulder, and he's got like a blue face. He looks like somebody who's a little bit out of shape cosplaying as Drax the Destroyer, if that, but with overalls, like coveralls and like a pool cleaning hose. So
yeah, but then also the music starts going bum bum bum.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you'll know.
I got no beef with that kind of a cameo. With a kind of like if you don't notice them,
right? We're not
like
going to stop the movie.
Yeah, it's not like Christian Slater showing up in the doorway being like, "Hey, I'm here in Star Trek."
Mind if I play through?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's cute this way. It's more like a Make-A-Wish like cameo. It's like you can be in
Do you
that.
know something I don't know about Jeff Garland?
No, I want to tell you something, but after the show.
Oh.
Wait.
Bum, bum,
I want to tell you.
Hey, I've got another everybody's favorite bits that were in the expanded edition from novelization.
Is that by Ray Carson?
The Rise of Skywalker by Ray Carson, New York Times bestselling author.
No.
The book is different than the movie.
It keeps happening.
Carson's obese male child.
Carson. This is my Carson impersonation.
Ugh.
It's weird, wild stuff.
But in the book, during this exchange here, they're like, "Hey, like, are you resistant?" It's like, "It could be." Like, what's going on? They're like, "Well, we got to get to the thing."
Could be, baby.
Yeah.
Are they both trying to hit on each other? Like,
No, she's like, "Yeah, I'm summarizing here, encapsulating."
yeah. Okay.
And then they're like, "All right, we got to get to this Death Star." She's like, "All right, I can take you in the morning on a boat." And they're like, "Well, we don't have time for that. Kylo Ren is right behind us." And all of Company 77 is like, oh, Kylo Ren. Like they're all like, like they're all like they're scared at hearing his name again. It strikes a bit of panic into their hearts.
Especially
It's
when
the
it sees
Ewoks
those
hearing the
haircuts.
Darth Vader sounds.
Oh yeah, totally.
And then they find out, they're like, "Wait a minute, I used to go to camp at Eagle River." And they're all like, "Eagle River?"
Eagle River.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
But they're interesting that that they do know Kylo Ren, obviously, because they were stormtroopers. So from this, so they're aware of. I don't know. I feel like that could have been a good having them look a little anxious upon hearing the name of Kylo Ren. Seems like it would be good. Character any character development for these guys.
Yeah, I agree. I needed something something on top.
Yeah, it actually they weren't supposed to be scared. They just did it. And they were just like, let's just look memorable.
So does this end with them? She
All of
says
us
we'll
dying.
leave.
Saving the universe.
Oh, okay. I like Adam's
She
version better.
says she says we'll fix the ship in the morning, and they're like, we don't have time. And then does it end with them saying, okay, well, that's our only option? Or does that end with them saying...
It ends with, they were like, they're not going to fix the ship. She was like, I'll take you out on a boat to the Death Star in the morning when the waves calm down.
Right. That's currently the plan?
That's currently the plan. They're like, in the meantime, do you have any spare parts? We need to fix this ship. So they're going back to the Falcon to fix the Falcon. But Rey stops and turns around and she's like, I can't wait. But we don't hear her, obviously. She doesn't say it out loud. If this were a musical, maybe she would sing a song about...
I can't wait till tomorrow.
Well, and also, I thought earlier they mentioned we have 8 hours until the attack. So it seems like this would totally...
Yeah.
They would totally miss that
8
window.
business hours.
Oh, 8 business hours.
The Sith closes
8
at...
Coruscant
So
hours.
it was
each one
4
of which
p.m.
is-
when she said it? Okay.
Yeah,
3.5
everybody
months.
was out of office after that. So they're going to pick it up.
Holiday
in the morning.
weekend.
Yeah.
Junta Eve weekend. Everyone's out.
I would have liked to see the boat, though, what kind of boat that was. But
Don't we get to see a boat? Oh, Ray takes a boat out in a little bit, but I don't know if
Yeah.
it's the same.
I don't know if it's like the same one, but I guess it could be.
It seems kind of... Is it kind of a little bit
It's a
rickety,
Ray
the
boat.
one that Ray takes, isn't it?
She
kind
takes one that's just like for one person, I think. But
Right.
Yeah.
I want to see this like the
She
yacht.
needed
that the
an
whole
experimental
group has.
Does she use the
Submersible.
force like a water bender? She just got like
Yeah,
her
she
hand
did.
as the rudder or something.
She's
She's
just
a
like
water
making new platforms as she walks, like in front of her, just like bloop, 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 like doing a weird, or just
Iceman.
walking in midair.
I just remember a question I had for an earlier minute this week. Should I bring it up?
Sure.
Yes.
Abnormal
Is it
science.
for these guys? Abnormal science. Not what teacher told us.
Did Kylo Ren tell Palpatine that he saw Rey shoot lightning out of her fingers?
Wait, did
Which
who?
would seem to be Kylo Ren saw Rey shoot lightning and blow up the ship.
Did he tell
killing Chewbacca.
Palpatine? No, I think he was hiding as much as he can about Rey.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so
Okay.
too.
It's a shame about Rey.
Although I feel like that's something that Palpatine would probably be able to pick up. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if someone's shooting lightning somewhere, he'd be like, "Whoa, what was that?"
Yeah. What? Did you guys feel that? I'm like,
Yeah, because it doesn't happen that frequently.
Everyone in the amphitheater was like, "Oh yeah, we felt that. Yeah."
right, yeah.
I got that pain in my left thigh again. I don't know what it is.
Yes, when are you guys using lightning? Turn off the lightning.
There's light every time there's lightning somewhere.
Is the reception on his TV is getting all.
Yes.
it's
Do you
just
remember that when
flickering.
you used to use an appliance in your house and your TV
Yeah.
would get all?
Yeah, oh my god, that's like we're all a million years old.
I know.
Or it's if someone would vacuum in the TV. That
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
what the hell was wrong with electricity?
Good times.
You couldn't watch Good Times because nobody was using the blender.
What's happening now?
I don't even know.
Shirley's place. Or I don't know.
Shirley Henderson.
Hello. my Babu Frick turns into a squiggy all the time. That's the problem.
It's Shirley Lander.
I'll get it up for you.
I'm a Babu Frick. I can't even do a squiggy now that I'm. Anyway.
No.
I'd like to see Michael McKean in a Star Wars. I want him to show up in a Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can
people
play a
who
lot
do
of different-
cameos. They should have like funny
As-
people.
But
that
I
can
just
do
want
voices.
him to be his character from Best in Show. Inserted
As-
into the Star Wars universe.
as yeah. Okay.
But he'd be grooming Orbachs.
There you go.
That's his.
Best in, yeah.
Or father.
or-
He's a father breeder.
He deals in father meat.
You know who I think would have been great in Star Wars were he still alive?
Don't tell us. Don't tell us. Let's guess.
Hold on. I'm going to write it down so I don't change my answer.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
all right, Ray Charles.
David Lander.
Richard Dawson. The late Richard Dawson.
No.
Dawson's
Steve
Creek.
Harvey?
Charles
Charles
Grodin.
Grodin.
Roden.
Oh yeah, totally.
Just complaining
yeah.
about everything in like a long monologue.
I'd like to see him as like a New Republic bureaucrat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
totally.
So it's not like he's working for the Empire, so we don't have to be like, oh, he's kind of. Although I'd love to see him in an Imperial officer outfit.
Yeah.
I'd say like a younger Grodin though, like a pre-1980
Right.
or so.
Yeah.
Not the old.
Not-
crotchety.
Not
Give me
him
the
now.
Charles Grodin that was in the Great
Talk-
Muppet Caper. The way
Yeah,
he was
okay.
just like, everyone
Great-
is, these are all my colleagues.
That works.
All
for
of
me.
Great
these
Muppet Caper,
colorful
Ishtar.
people.
That's prime. That's good. That's good comedy.
Not
Grodin,
older
I think.
Grodin when he had that TV show where he
Right.
yelled at everything.
Called Older Grodin.
Older Grodin.
Or the movie
Aaron,
Clifford.
Aaron Older Grodin. He played Solo in that other movie, right?
You know they had a spin-off called Young Grodin? It's crazy.
They call him Grogu now.
Cool.
I didn't. That's pretty much all. Yeah, obviously, if we're talking about Charles Grodin, that's all we had.
Oh,
for
wait,
this
wait,
minute.
wait. I
Oh,
got-
okay.
I
You
got
got
one
something
thing.
else.
Yeah.
All right.
At the end of the minute, it's Rio and BB-8 just
Dio.
Dio. Yeah, sorry.
Rio, Dio.
How did Rio and Dio not meet each other?
Right, and they're both, and it's J.J. Abrams and John Favreau.
Oh, but they're just there with the Orbach, and they kind of like look at each other, and it just ends. I
Yeah.
really wanted one of them to be like, "Should we just shoot him? Like, let's just like we're bored. Let's kill one of these things." Or
We don't know
what
what
do we
Dio
do now?
got up to
Right.
in his previous life. He was created by a professional assassin. So,
There you go.
do you think Dio saw Ray's parents Ray's
Oh,
father get
Oh.
stabbed? We don't know about the mother.
You can't
Right.
be you can't be a Star Wars droid without having witnessed the trauma that drives one of the main characters.
There's
So
one piece of trauma.
maybe Dio killed Ray's mother. Maybe he killed
Whoa.
Ochia Bastoon, killed the father, and then he was like, Dio, clean up, finish it up. And he went and like, phew.
Or she tripped over him. And then
Yeah.
cr-
She was
broke
like,
her
no,
neck.
and like went to go to try to stop Ochi,
Sorry.
and she tripped over him.
Yeah.
She landed on the dagger.
Yeah.
that's mind blowing. Wow. So then him and R2D2 are like, you know what it's like. Yeah, man.
Right,
I saw these kids born. I saw them die.
Seen things that people wouldn't believe.
3PO's lucky he has his memory erased every 5 years. They envy him.
The horror.
Another round of oil, barkeep.
Yeah.
All right. On that note,
Yes.
I think we're done here. I did, Adam. When you were saying that, I did think you were going to say that one of the Orbachs should just eat Dio. You just like lean down and like chomp.
Yeah.
I'll do you one better. Everyone's like, "Where's Dio?" And they don't know where he is. And then an hour later, you see him come out of the butt of one of the
like
he went all the
when
way
nature
through
calls, Ace Ventura.
And then it would cut to Jar Jar going, "Ooh, Misa Stinka." That would be great.
It'd be great.
All right. On that note, I did say so I don't want to mix Captain EO in there. Captain EO, Dio, and Rio. Can we work anything else out there? Can we get some more? I don't know.
Leo.
Nat Geo.
Leo. Yeah, that's
Nat
where it's
Geo.
going to air on Nat Geo. Plus.
Geo Cities.
Bio.
Cities.
Yeah, they've all got BO.
Bio.
On that,
Bio and Dio met Rio, who had Bio.
I think it would go a little something like this.
Marty Party had a farty, and everyone was
Hey,
there.
we were talking about this before. Check out Adam's mug. I mean, his lovely visage, obviously, but his mug is drinking out of it. No, check out Adam's mom. She's got it going on.
Oh, come on.
The
I mean, that's not polite.
Yeah.
Hey.
No, Adam's mom is a lovely woman. I've met her several times in my life, and she's given me iced tea on multiple occasions. So
That's true. Yeah.
No, Adam's drinking out of a mug this past couple of episodes. That's filled with some lovely Alex Robinson artwork that combines our multiple loves of the Beatles and Star Wars. There you go. And I look behind Alex Robinson there. He's got a tapestry. This is a castle, right? Then there must be tapestries. And he's both of those things.
Look at those
John's
drums behind John.
Yeah, and John's got a C-3PO carrying case there, but that's not available on our
It's
merch
next to
store.
2XL.
Oh, man. I could totally... I'd love to go back and... I'm sure listening to 2XL would drive me crazy right now, but I loved 2XL
Yeah,
so much.
I don't have any of the tapes, but I can
Yeah.
get them. I know a guy.
Point being, the thing behind Alex, the thing in front of Adam's mouth, those are things you can get at StarWarsMinute.com/merch. You can buy some T-shirts, mugs, skateboards we got now, notebooks, bath
Ooh,
mats.
skateboards.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Shower curtains.
Somebody's got a
Yes.
birthday coming up in 362 days, so... Go there, check out our stuff. You can get all kinds of neat Alex Robinson designs and some other wordplay designs and all kinds of stuff from the show. Some inside jokes. Maybe we'll have the Kef beer thing up by now.
Maybe.
Go there, buy some stuff, go listen to Alphabetical, and we'll see you next week on a brand new Star Wars Minute.
Star Wars Minute.
Star Wars Minute.
Goodbye, everybody.
Minute.